Hey booktubers, I'm back with part 2 of my book haul, and this section is all contemporary literary fiction. And so I bought a couple of these books on sale. I received a few of them from the publisher, so I'll tell you a little bit about them as I go along. First and foremost, if you watch nothing else of this video, if you were to turn your computer off right now, or your phone or whatever, I would want you to know about this book more than any other book. This is Havisham by Ronald Frame. And Estella's Revenge. This channel is named after Estella from Great Expectations. And so, as much as I love Estella, I love Miss Havisham as much. They're a package deal for me. And so, when I saw this book start to buzz a little bit, I saw some reviews and stuff in some UK newspapers, online, and things like that. I knew I had to have it. It is the backstory. It is the story of Catherine Havisham as she grows up in Sadie's house with her father, who is a brewer, and it leads all the way up to the time that Estella comes into her home when she is living in this rotten wedding dress with the vestiges of her wedding kind of rotting around her. And I just think she is a fascinating character. She's one of my very, very favorites in all of literature. And so when I saw this book, I tweeted to Picador, who is the publisher, that I would give a kidney to review this book. And so they were very nice. They direct messaged me back and said, keep your kidneys. We will send you the book. So I'm actually going to start reading it today. It's got relatively large print, quite a bit of real estate between the lines, so I don't think it'll take me very long at all. I think I will gulp down this book. So that's my most exciting book for this haul, but I'm really excited about all of them, but that one just put me over the top. So I also have a copy of The Wife by Meg Wolitzer, and Meg Wolitzer is quite prolific. I own several of her books, The Uncoupling, which is a kind of contemporary take on Lysistrata, the ancient play. I also have The 10-Year Nap, which is about women who stay home and are stay-at-home moms, and then I think they try to get back into the workforce. This one is about Joan Castleman, who has put off her writing career in favor of her husband, who's a very, very, very famous writer, and she decides at 35,000 feet in a plane with him that she's going to leave him. So I'm really excited to read this one. It's really short. I thought maybe if I started with a short Wolitzer book, I might actually start reading her books. I need to stop collecting them and not reading them. I also received from an event, a blog event that I did recently called Armchair BEA, Book Expo America. I won a copy of Flight Behavior by Barbara Kingsolver, and this is her newest novel. I've only read her nonfiction. I loved Animal, Vegetable, Miracle. It's one of my favorite books of all time, and so I thought I should really start and read some of her fiction because that's really what she's famous for. So this one is about a woman named Delarobia. She has, I think, some family and marriage issues, and she is out walking one day, and she sees this great collection of monarch butterflies. And so, beyond the story of Delarobia, there's a story of climate change. And a lot of readers have said this one kind of felt like the issues hit them over the head. So I don't actually know that it's probably the best place to start with Kingsolver, but that is a cause or an issue that is very close to my heart, climate change and global warming. So this was one that I really wanted to read, and I just think it has a beautiful cover. I love the metallic leaves and stuff on the front. This is a huge improvement on the paperback than the hardcover. So yeah, really excited to read that one as well. I'm always excited to read them. What am I saying? I also have another book that I won during the same event. And this is called The Slippage by Ben Greenman. And this is from Harper. And this is about a man and woman who are having marriage problems. It seems like all of the contemporary fiction, you got some marriage problems somewhere. But in this case, the wife begins to act strangely. She's like shutting herself off. She's hoarding mail. And I think she asks her husband to build them a new home. And from there, through that process, we start to uncover what some of the problems in their marriage are, what some of the struggles are. So I've seen some mixed reviews of this one, but I'm still excited to try it. The Slippage. And then, along with The Wife by Meg Wolitzer, I bought 2 other bargain books. One is Girl in Translation by Jean Kwok. and KWOK, which is the most fun name to say ever. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful book, and the premise sounds great too. Kimberly Chang and her mother immigrate from Hong Kong to America, and of course they have big hopes for their lives. Kimberly, the daughter, begins to work in a sweatshop, but she's also very smart. She has a talent for education, for school. She's really good at school, and so she, I want to say, gets a scholarship. She's an exceptional student by day and a sweatshop worker at night. And so it's translating herself from one setting to the next and learning to fit into all of those parts of her life. So yeah, I've seen some great reviews of this one as well, so I can't wait to read that one. And last, but certainly not least, The Angel Maker. And this is by Stefan Brijs, Brijs, so I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. I'm just taking my best shot. But The Angel Maker is a book I haven't seen mentioned a whole lot on blogs. I saw, or on BookTube, I saw one review of it and it sounded awesome, and I added it to my Goodreads list. And yeah, it's about a small hamlet called Wolfheim. Dr. Victor Hopp returns there with his red-haired triplets who all have a hair lip. And so it sounds very gothic. It sounds like kind of historical, so I'm sure that was a huge deal at the time. Over time, a series of apparently miraculous cures in the world of a compassionate local nanny begin to win the community over. And neither the doctor nor the children are quite what they seem. Haunted by his terrible past, the doctor's relentless quest to correct the mistakes of nature leads him to a radical decision to secure his immortality. So it sounds a little menacing. And this is a big book. Quite a large book. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one as well. I was really excited to find it because I've seen so little about it. So yeah, a happy accident that it ended up in my bargain bin. I'm sorry I kind of reached out and touched the screen. I was uploading another YouTube video while I filmed this one, and it finished, and I couldn't see what I was doing. So yeah, the problems of one take filming. But sorry guys, I'm not filming that again. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I hope you have a great start to your week. And I am off to check out a venue for my wedding in March. My fiance and I are going to check it out today. So you all have a great day. Enjoy your reading. If you are finishing up the BookTube-a-thon this weekend, good luck. I'll be back with more on that later. Bye.